Hello, everybody. It's Everybody Weaves here. I am back with a new reaction. We're reacting to Grayson. Um, yes, we're reacting to a character you probably would have thought I would have reacted to. Well, granted, I did it with Daddy Fast Snaps, but because y'all know that I've kind of become neutral towards this character, and maybe that's because all the X Men content that's come out this year, it's like, okay, he's not really hateable anymore. I just don't care for him like that. We're reacting to Mr. Nice No More by Grayson featuring Omega Red, produced by Sled Beats. So let's see what these two got for us for Mr. Scott Summers.
You are now listening to Slay Beats.
Mr. Nice No More, we had to save you from the pain of be kind for our kind. When you know we could rain, had to play the cards right or the all go bang. Mr. Nice No More, the BS gotta change. Yo.
Grayson just said a whole lot in 1 minute. I mean, less than a minute, actually. 18 seconds to be exact. Actually, well, if you don't count the tag, 16, I think. But basically, because Scott has been the leader of the X-Men in newer comics and stuff, and it's more or less, he basically said everything that is from the X-Men's perspective that needs to be said. Y'all humans gotta stop pulling this BS. Y'all hate them because you don't like them. They hate. You hate them because you ain't like them. Like, I was watching this video from this comic book YouTuber I follow named Mr. Multiverse, and this kind of correlates to the hatred that the humans have for the X-Men or mutants kind in general. Is what would if you got the whole thing of mutants eradicated, or if you pay attention to what's going on in DC's comics absolute power stuff of what you would happen if you tried to get superheroes indoctrinated into the government, or just basically out of the way in general. What do you think is going to happen because of your blind hatred and blind bias towards these people who have powers, but for the most part are just literally keeping a lot of the human race protected from extraterrestrial, celestial, divine, whatever type of opposing force that could try to kill y'all? What's going to happen if you get rid of the only few people who may have the ability to oppose that, or you're trying to control them? That's basically how I can sum up this. And I actually was talking about this to my mom. Because I revealed to her, because I was watching a short, that Rogue is actually inspired by actress Grace Jones. Someone mentioned that a lot of our favorite X-Men are apparently based off of black people. Black people. I knew Charles and Magneto are both based off of Professor X. Are based off of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. But that made me think. I was like, wait a minute. If that's true, that would make so much more sense why the mutants are hated. They're race-coded. Potentially race-coded. Just need to say that.
I'm tired of being nice. We still fighting for our rights like we ain't never saved your life. I wouldn't call for thanks because you didn't know the why, and we gave your ops D's while paying for the price. I let you start the fight.
XYZ. That was just a straight point.
I'm paying for the price. I let you start the fire when defending mutant kind, making sure y'all were fine even though y'all wasn't kind. We never got a thing from even going through the grind. First time I see my son is when you travel through time. Call me God, help you if you brought him to your resident. Master more for switching minds with your president. Created by your government, don't ask why I'm hesitant. Nemo try to kill us just to get some type of relevance. Wife is a being, fiery and elegant. Homie is a beast, we're renowned for intelligence.
Jean and Hank. Jean Grey and Beast. aka Phoenix Force 2.
Right, he's a goddess, a queen, and a delegate. Region on Mars, she don't tolerate the pestilence. Too many
that was Aurora Storm.
Ones, ghosts in the memories, died for the cause. I always will remember the universal vision. Not much that I haven't seen. If I throw shade, then I'm out to cause casualty. But I was raised better, had to keep the gang together. We control the forecast. Me and Mike can reign forever, but we do the right thing. The Avengers can never. Little homie Abby 7, he might really live forever. But
this just made me think of Devil Wolverine. Actually, there's a scene in here where Wade's talking to Logan about how he said he wanted to try to be Avenger. He also wanted to be Avenger. But the Wolverine we're following says F the Avengers. I was like, I had to think about it after watching that movie the second time. I was like, wait a minute. Is it possible that Logan's world had the Avengers in it? Because X-Men and Avengers have literally like squared up with each other in comics and stuff. So it's like, did they just give potential gateway for us seeing Avengers versus X-Men maybe in the MCU? I don't know. But that just made me think about that. Thank you, Grayson.
Think the Avengers can never. Little homie Abby 7, he might really live forever. But where are y'all when we need assistance? Minimize our pain but can't match convictions. We can't all heal from the pain inflicted. Hate to do the difference because you know we gifted. When you're more
Charles' school is for the young and gifted. And there's also an X-Men show, a related show was on Fox called The Gifted, which, funny enough, had Wanda and Pietro's half-sister Polaris in the main cast. And they did mention the X-Men. And again, they hate them because they ain't them. I'm trying not to reference the exact line because it's from a movie with James Franco that's considered very offensive. If you know, you know. And also, like, where were y'all when we needed help? We be saving your behinds all the time. But when we need y'all to help us, y'all just say F off. It's like ungrateful. And the thing is, you may think some of the actions they take, as long as you ain't following Magneto's case, I don't care if you have to do certain things. If you can avoid killing, yes. But I'm just saying, as long as you ain't doing Magneto's thing, there are certain stands they need to take. Just as long as it still operates within X-Men principle. I'm just saying.
Pawns, you can go ask Bishop, beat the Avalanche as we fix the fissures.
The pawns, you can ask Bishop. Bishop, black mutant dude with the lasers and laser gun thing, and Pawn and Bishop, they're chess pieces.
You can go ask Bishop, beat the Avalanche as we fix the fissures. Yet they point their rifles and they pull their triggers. So don't be surprised when I decide to hit them. Mr. Nice no more, we had to save you from the pain. To be kind for our kind, when you know you can reign. Had to play the cards right, or the all go bang. Mr. Nice no more, the BS gotta change. Mr. Nice no more, we had to save you from the pain. To be kind for our kind, when you know we can reign. Had to play the cards right, or the all go bang. Mr. Nice no more, the BS gotta change.
Mr. Nice no more, care about your life no more. Carrying strife no more. They know let's talk it out before we fight no more. You don't peep red vision, I'm taking life for show. I got the optic beam turned hot to the max. I'm putting dots on your cat. I feel like I'm about to relax. See Gray, he a gamer, not a gangster. But me, I aim and squeeze till ninjas is twisting fingers when they show me with the stingers. Get low.
You mentioned gamer, not a gangster. That's Grayson's tagline. If you guys don't know, gamer, not a gangster. Gamer, not a gangster. You get it. I think you also mentioned Cap because Cap doesn't necessarily take sides when it comes to the X-Men, but at the same time, that kind of gets him in trouble. We saw what Rogue did. Rogue, I like you, but at the same time, F you for doing that to the Shield. I don't care how you were feeling right there. I'm not defending you yeeting Steve's shield away from him. No.
I got the optic beam turned hot to the max. I'm putting dots on your cat. I feel like I'm about to relax. See Gray, he a gamer, not a gangster. But me, I aim and squeeze till ninjas is twisting fingers when they show me with the stingers. Get low, blaze to your throat, demon the most, smell like brimstone. Whenever I go, Michael the smoke, feel like Alyssa. When I see an eye, won't be no tiptoe. Just click, click, glow. It's 23 Jordan numbers on tiptoe.
X-23 Jordan, X-23, one of my favorite X-Men, Laura Kinney, but also 23 in Jordan. That's Michael Jordan's basketball number. I may not be into sports, but don't play me when it comes to Michael Jordan.
Come get exposed, apocalypse to the undisclosed. Cassie closed, send 3 blades through your simple to load. Options pitiful, Omega level pinnacle, clinical, pinpoint long shots at your visual.
You mentioned 3 blades, Wolverine, and probably kind of acknowledging bringing up the whole Rocky dynamic between Logan and Scott. And Omega level mutant.
Simple to load, options pitiful, Omega level pinnacle, clinical, pinpoint long shots at your visual. Beats following blueprint, Nate Gray to the new kid. Messiah complex, so they put holes in your new shit. Multiple man, how you split, even Cap get his wig shit. Medium on the rim. With swiftness, I'm shining like Dallas. With Swifties, no bitch fit, I throw calls like cameras. These signals are scrambled.
You mentioned Dazzler. Dazzler is a X-Men character who's also a singer. He just says, Gambling, more than likely nodding to Gambit. Sentinel Scrap. Like, you should know what's Sentinel. Oh, wait. Shining Like Dazzler with Swifty. Oh, that's actually more of a bar than you actually might remember. It was because with Devil Wolverine, we thought we were going to see Taylor Swift in this movie as Dazzler. Since I just mentioned Dazzler as a singer, Swifties is the name that you have if you are in the Taylor Swift fan base.
With Swifties, no bitch fit, I throw calls for cameras. These signals are scramblers. Transfer students, you amateurs. I'm Xing your face out with all of these cannons.
Spray paint.
Kind for our kind, we know the rain. Had to play the cards right, or the all go bang. Mr. Nice no more, the BS gotta change. Mr. Nice no more, we had to save you from the pain to be kind for our kind. When you know we can rain, had to play the cards right, or the all go bang. Mr. Nice no more, the BS gotta change.
Respect. That is definitely. I gotta respect that. I may not be the biggest Scott Summers fan, but again, I felt that more hit towards comic book Scott. I felt like I would like. I think I like comic book Scott more than cartoon. Well, X-Men Evolution might be a sort of exception. Excuse me. But 97 Scott is more or less Fox Universe Scott. It's probably just because of Fox Universe Scott that I don't like the character. It's probably his fault. Sorry, James Marsden. I like you as an actor, but I don't like your Scott. Oh my god. But I feel like comic book and X-Men Evolution Scott are probably the best Scotts. When I have to really think about it. And I'm glad I was reacting to something I'm in a familiar place with, because I've been thinking about this for the past couple of months, but I think I keep going back to them. But the X-Men are my favorite superhero team, just in comics in general. If we're going between Marvel and DC, it has to be them. And it's after them, it has to be tied between either the Avengers or freaking Fantastic Four. So I just really like the X-Men. And I'm just glad this year reignited my love for X-Men. Because whenever I be going to thrift stores, I be seeing a lot of X-Men stuff, and it's I feel so like a little kid and nostalgic again. And you're thinking, you go to flea markets? Yes. I go to flea markets with my mom, and sometimes my dad sometimes comes along. So, but whenever I see X-Men stuff, it's oh my god, this is my favorite superhero team. I'm just saying, I just like X-Men more. I think it's because they're more like a family than the Avengers are. The Avengers can be a bit problematic, but the X-Men, if they feel the most like a natural family, because it's such a diverse team. And while Fantastic Four is a family of superheroes, the X-Men just feels like a more freer living embodiment and definition of a family with people who have superpowers. That's just how I look at it. But yeah, I enjoyed this. If you like my reaction, please subscribe, share. I'll see you in the next one. And if you like this song, I will link it in the descriptions because support Grayson and Omega Red and just run it up, whatever you want to do. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.